Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You're back with Deck, and today we're playing some more Factorio, not quite vanilla, which I've decided to name my episode, my thing. Let me just write that down, actually. So, in our first episode, we got power hooked up. We got this tiny little startup base going, which is my own design, which again I'm going to be trying to do all the way through. We're not going to be stealing other people's things, apart from the book of balances that I've stolen from the internet, because who makes their own balances? Right? The only one I know off the top of my head is the 4x4 balancer. But yeah, we've got the little startup base running. We've not got any nanobots just yet, because mainly we'd like some of these. And I just gave all my iron away, just to make sure the iron keeps running completely. In fact, we don't even need these copper ones. Let's get rid of them. No! You can have all the coppers. Well, you can have most of the coppers. Yeah, that'll do. I don't want this wire on me. Go away. 1, 2, 3. Just because these need to pump iron out so much quicker than they are doing. Apparently my mute button brings that up, and I have no idea what it is. 1 second while I mute it again, see if... Right, I probably need to go into my options and disable that. I'll try and remember before next episode. So now we're going to be at least getting some of these, hopefully. No, because I've got no inserters placed into any of it. That goes that way, that goes that way. Goes that way. You go down. You go up. And we need some more. I could just steal the green circuits off the bottom, but I'd rather not. Baba, baba. There we go. So I should now be getting some nanobots. Yes, we've got our first nanobots. And to complement the nanobots, we're going to need 2 guns. Just so I can have 1 in each thing. And then, I think we can start with our smelting columns, right? And just let this plod on for a little bit. Just see how much iron this has actually got. And in fact, we want to keep research going. I'm not particularly fussed what order we research things in. Why would you do that? Because I tend to go for full research anyway. Just do that. And take all the irons. How many furnaces have we got nowadays? I actually think 200 would be more than enough. We will put a limit on that. In fact, no, we won't put a limit on that. As long as it's got stone, it'll be fine. So, where would we like our smelting columns to go? I'd said last episode that we want to come somewhere down this way. I think if we can line it up with the coal quite nicely. Don't need you anymore. If we can line it up with the coal quite nicely, that should be better. Don't want early base, we want smelting, smelting basic. Again, my own design. It's nothing different to anybody else's like, but there we go. So, I mean, really, I'd like iron to come from the left, I think. But that's not really going to be sensible. So we're going to have... In fact, yeah, we are going to do it. It's going to make it a bit more stressful up there, but... Let's leave a little bit of room for the coal. I'm not going to clip the water or anything, am I? No. I think we're okay to go there. So we want 4 iron. 2, 3, 4. This is where really I should have gone and got some stone bricks. Clever. Have we got any more burner mining drills? No, we've not. Stop flashing at me. Research something else. I need to get stone bricks so I can place my paths in the right order. I think you guys can calm down a bit with this stone now. Just get these 2 for some stone bricks. And there you go. Yeah, we'll wait till I've got a few stone bricks first, and then we'll start placing things down. Seems my iron is not running as efficiently as I would like it to. Well, it is running as efficiently as I'd like it to. In fact, we've loaded up with iron now. That is ridiculous. Just keep 2 stacks of that on me. Let's get some more coal as well. There we go. You guys don't need it anyway. Not yet. Thank you. Let's go and load the iron back up. Most of them should still be quite full. There's just a few up this end that aren't quite full. There we go. Damn it. Damn it. Whatever. Go for this next. I would like to keep a little bit for myself nowadays. So we should have at least a few stone bricks so I can put down the paths, just so I know where I want to split things up. Because the tidier you keep it from the start, the tidier it ends up overall. At least that's my thinking. You guys can all get a little bit more coal, and there is a few stone bricks. Decent start. I want to make that slightly bigger. I like a 4x4 path because you know the yellow undergrounds can go straight over the top. And I think we would like a path. I mean, we definitely want a path running across the top. This is just a ghost path for now. Yes, I know, terrifying, right? I'd like to keep 2 gaps between, like so. 1, 2. I definitely would like 4 copper smelting columns as well. Let me get more stone. Go all the way across here. Let's leave another 2 gap. Can you do one? You're right in the middle of my fake imaginary path. What else will we need? Stone, definitely. And obviously there's a giant boulder in the middle of it. Brilliant. Goodbye. I forgot to go and check the sound between episodes. Fine. This one might be a little bit loud as well. Apologies if it is. What do we need? 1 for stone. 1 for steel? Admittedly, I do the steel one a little bit weird, but it should work, and we're a while away from steel anyway. Why is this dead laggy? That's not really a good start, is it? There's no reason this should be laggy. It is quite laggy though. I'll have to look into that, because it really shouldn't be already. Is it all the trees? But that's a bit pathetic. I've got this nice new computer and it's lagging with a few trees. We'll look into that. So, let's get the first smelting column just up and running so you can... Well, not up and running. Set up just so you can see what it looks like. Like I say, it's nothing special to anybody else's. And it's just going to get the job done, basically. And you've screwed up. You scumbag. Just run up like that. And back down this side. Wonderful. How many power poles have I got? That's the question. Why am I doing this? I've got nanobots for this exact reason. This is the coal line. It will keep coming in this direction. I don't really want you placing that down, but fair enough. We need ridiculous amounts of inserters. That's where nanobots aren't great, because we don't want to be doing all this just yet. Admittedly, between episodes, I'll probably go and let them do what they want themselves. This is where the iron's going to come in. I'm lying to you, because that's where coal comes in. How did I do this normally? Does coal go under? Well, you know that goes like that. Coal's got to go under. I'm sure it wasn't like that in my test base, but never mind. I've put the path one too close. That's why. It doesn't matter. Although that looks horrific. Yeah, it does matter. And you've used up all my stone bricks. So I can't do anything. Yay. Right, let me go and get some more stone bricks. In fact, we'll make sure everything else is still flowing. Looks like the iron's dried up over there. Yay, we finished electronics. Well, you might as well get that next. The sooner we can get onto the better factories, the better. So all these are quite slow at the minute. In fact, I know. I needed to replace... Just get a load of them going. It's going to take a while because I've not got the green circuits being put into their own little space. That should be enough. We can save a little bit more. Give me those. Give me those because we don't really need to be crafting gears. You know what? Give me all the furnaces. Nanobots can go and put those down. I will take some bullets and... I screwed up again. I literally just said what I wanted to do. How many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4. I just want some fast inserters to get this going a little bit quicker. Why would you even do that? There we go. So at least they're going out a bit quicker, allowing me to get even more nanobots. Wonderful. And they've actually got a full stack already. That is ridiculous. Well, that one can go back in there because I don't want that many of those if we can avoid it. Need some more coal to keep the iron going just for the time being. Come on. See, it's not lagging too much now. Was it night time that was doing it? I have no idea. I will look into it, don't you worry. Because this is one of them games that really shouldn't lag that much. Well, not now anyway. And if it's lagging now, then this is going to be bad for later on. But there is no reason for it to be doing so. Let's get more of those going. We don't need any more copper at the minute. I just want to go and get some stone bricks. And really, I should have bought some more coal this way. I am an imbecile. It's fine. We've got nanobots turned off for the time being. Because we want to go and remove this stone path and move it up by at least 1. Right clicking doesn't get rid of it yet. I've got to do it across the entire thing. God damn it. No. Where do you get the... In fact, I'm being a moron. That's where you get the deconstruction planner from. Don't want to get rid of that. Right, let's try this again. So. Oh my god, it would have reached. We want our path to go there. Instead. Not there. Thank you. But there. In fact, we might as well get a bit of path down anyway. There we go. Little bit of path. And then we've not got to screw about with that. So, we know that's where we want iron to start coming in. Need to get rid of that as well. We don't want nanobots just yet. I'd like to finish setting this up, and then we're going to go and get the iron coming down with the electronic miners. I think 10 to start with will be enough. Well, actually, just do all of them that we can do. Should be fine for now. We'd like to oversaturate things where possible. I was about to say I've screwed that up as well, but I've not. The beat of a Time Lord. For any Doctor Who fans out there. So, let's run this straight up. Admittedly, I'd like to... Let's take this book. I always like to get the splitter going into it at some point. We want 4 to 4. That one. The nice, simple one. In fact, let us try and get it all very uniform. Leave some space, because you never know when you might need space. And this one can run at there. Buffoon. Don't run on tracks. We need more splitters. And we need more undergrounds. So I'm building everything in the wrong order. This is what I mean by I'm not the best of players, but I'm going to give it a damn good go. Don't you worry about that one. Get me some more iron, because our factories run dry yet again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. It is going to take green circuits, unfortunately, but... There we go. So... I mean, I don't think it particularly matters where we start. These first drills aren't going to be here for long, but I'd rather not have all the iron left everywhere. I'd rather get it all mined out. This is going to look... Well, this really isn't going to last for all that long, is it? It's fine. I'd like to clear the base up sooner rather than later. So we'll start from the outside and then we're just going to have to move everything in slowly. It's kind of annoying me that they're not lined up, but never mind. So we want to come down past this copper. Let's zoom out so we can actually see where we're going. I think we can come across from there. Just need to give copper enough room so that can have its own balancer in as well. Did I call it a splitter before? I know what I meant, even if you guys didn't. There we go. So, we can get stuff going into the first smelting column. Admittedly, we need to go and get some coal as well, but... One thing at a time, one thing at a time. Give me more iron. Thank you. Just get 8 of those going. So, let me run straight out from this one. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, it's perfect. Just click and drag and it'll place it so that it does catch everything. And that's the beautiful part of it. There is the furthest it can go, so just drag it up there and then you've got no more power poles. Absolute genius. Let's get rid of all of these then. So I'd rather get power poles first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those should do. The sooner we can get away from handcrafting, the better. You know what? Screw the 5 extra splitters. Don't think we need that anymore for now. And copper's started to run out. It's getting to the point where I'm not that bothered about these running out soon. Now that we've got iron coming in, I'm definitely not too worried about this running out. Admittedly, we're going to have to move this little workshop soon as well. Because I do like to get it at the start of the bus, so I've not got to keep running backwards. But we do need to keep it supplied for now. How many have you got? 58. It's getting there. It's getting there. We can probably do with some more belts. Thank you. Right, you're only getting half stacks now. Just so we can keep going. There you go. How about stone? We know stone was low before we even came to do anything else. Let's go and keep them running. The sooner we can bring all these in towards each other, the better. There's not really many stone bricks though, is it? Can you not go into that stack? It just seems silly that it's there. Oh, Clever. We need to get power. So we know our intersection. Let's turn nanobots off before they eat all of my things. We know the intersection is going to go there. Just to make sure that they're all connected up. I don't connect them across the top, in case you're wondering. In fact, we don't really need them across the top for that reason, but they do join up through this bit. Might as well just throw them in. Right, so we know the path's going up that way. I actually think you just run the path further across this way, and we'll join up with power along here, rather than running poles everywhere. That'll do for now. You... And then that can just run across this way. In fact, we're not having another path going up that way. One is more than enough. I'm surprised nothing's come to bite me yet. Oh, really? I'd prefer it to line up from the central path, if at all possible. Although, maybe we do want a path going up that way. It got a little bit laggy again then. I can only assume I've got something running in the background that really shouldn't be running. I swear to God, if I tabbed out of Slay the Spire again, and Slay the Spire is running in the background, I'm not going to be impressed. It's a habit I seem to have. It's a rather bad habit. Yeah, we will get another path in here, I'm lying. We might as well run it all the way up to our iron. So, does that mean iron is running yet? No, it does not, because I've still failed to connect it up. Clever me. There we go. That'll do. And now iron should be going. No, it's not. We've not got the coal yet. Good God. This is a general layup, setup from what I've seen. A layup. Alrighty then. It's not a layup at all. And the coal's going to be a bit thin this far out as well. But, again, I think we'd rather clear it out and work our way into the good stuff. Okay. Didn't mean to do that, but fair enough. There we go. And you would like some power as well. It's alright, I'll be getting light soon. Don't fear. We will have lightness. Can you stretch? Yes, you can. Not quite as far as I want to go that side light, but yeah, it's a decent start. We've got some coal coming in. Like I say, we'll spruce that up a little bit soon. Might as well spam some more of those down. I'd like to get the stone down here soon. I can actually build some lights now. Although they're afraid of the dark ones. What are they? I can't build as many. You're 5 kilowatts. 30 and 30. What's the difference between them? Apart from the materials? I'm just going to build one of these, just so we can see, and obviously it's becoming daytime now. Wonderful. Great timing. Just give me some more coal. I'd like to keep this flowing. Iron's the only real one that we're struggling for in keeping this going. It's alright though, it'll be fixed soon. In fact, there you go, get going. So that's iron set up. I'd like to get coal set up as well now actually. That is one big ass light, and we're not going to be able to see how bright it is until night time now. But I may end up building those instead of these lights. We'll just put one there and one there for now, so I can see what they look like when we get back round tonight. I need iron, I assume. Yes. I could go down to the smelting column, but we're closer to this way, so we'll just get a little bit of copper going for this episode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why not? The sooner we can get to green circuits, the better. In fact, I keep building my own gears when I really don't need to be doing. If I'm going to do this, I should at least remember to go and pick things up. We're okay for bullets for now. I'm always going to take you. We don't want any more termites yet. In fact, yeah, we've got more than enough. At least if we've got this down and ready, we can start planning out where we're going to be going. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And I would like to get this lined up in the middle again, if at all possible. I'm trying to line it up with this one as well. I don't know if it's a great idea. No, we've gone one too high. There's enough room to get all the belts in behind it. There we go. That has just screwed it all up. Remember. 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 That one should be right now. God damn it. If I go like that. And he still screwed it up. It needs to be like that, I think. Like I say, this will get the better of me for a while. Once we're finally into the game, there we go. I will stop being as bad at this. But like I say, for the initial setup, you'd rather get it right first time. In fact, I should be feeding that one into the middle one. Not that it really matters yet, but it'd be more ideal. Oh, I got 8 instead of 6. Fair enough. Why? I must have already had one. I've run out of belts. No, I haven't. There we go. So, let's join you to power. We might as well just drag this line further across. Oh, you beauty. That can go to there. I'm out of power poles. That will actually give me 46. You need 48, I think. This is out again. Wow. Admittedly, the science and the nanobots do eat a lot of it, so you can't really fault the system. Like I say, until it's got an actual belt plugged into it, it's going to be a bit of a pain. I'd like to get into a habit of this as well. So all the power poles are straight, 'cause then when we get to the actual big power poles, we're going to be better organised. I think we're going to go this way, and this can be joined up to the outside one. It'd be more beneficial to do that, because then we only need one set of undergrounds, whereas if we did the other way around, we'd need 4 sets of undergrounds, which we don't really want. So, straight out from here we go into... Nope, 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 you need to be turned off. Beautiful. That's how we want it to go. Between episodes, I'll probably just go and let the nanobots build all of this. Because once you've seen one built, you don't really want to see the rest of them, do you? We might as well put them all in. In fact, I've cleverly now run out of what I need. Yeah, why not? Now, don't run all the way up there. In fact, why have I got iron ore on me? Because I just picked them belts up, isn't it? So now we've got a much better, excuse me, a much better system for iron coming in. I'd like to get stone down here as well so we can start getting actual paths built up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be more than enough. Let's just get this set up. Like so. We are at time, but like I say, I want to, well, mainly put things in the right direction. I do want to get at least copper and iron smelting columns set up this episode. It's not been that terrible, right? I think we're getting somewhere. Like I say, I've got to go back and I need to stop saying like I say. Something I do tend to do quite often. I know I definitely say it too much at work. I'm not at work though. Let's just join that one up. We'll only join the first ones of each one up, in which case this makes this power pole quite redundant. Yeah! Nearly did something I didn't want to do there. Also got to remember that if I kept dragging this across, it would actually get rid of the splitters. There we go. That's coal coming in. I think you're better off putting this in first. There we go. There we go. And now, it's just these little beauties. Also, I have mentioned it in the Slay the Spire episode I recorded this morning, but that's a week away. Dark, where are you? I hope by the time this goes out that you're back. I would like your input on this series. Same for anybody else, actually. Dark is the only person that's been replying. Feel free, I'm not going to take your head off. I appreciate the support and the comments and all the feedback. And at the moment, Dark has not replied to anything for 3 days, so if I say I'm a little bit worried, it seems a little bit over the top and overbearing, but you know, when you wake up every morning for nearly half a year, well actually we're over half a year now. In fact, I think we're not that far away from a full year. When you wake up for nearly a year to comments every morning on what you've done very slightly wrong and tweaks could be made, I feel a little bit lost. So Dark, hurry up and get back. I need your comments. I need somebody telling me what I'm doing wrong. Especially for this series, Jesus. This is going to be one hell of a series where you're going to be writing essays every single day. I'm sure. Aware? Yes, yes, we've got more than enough belts. I can get rid of this factory soon and then we'll plug it in just down here. So, is this a good place to leave off? I think it is. The game seems laggy again. I don't understand it. Is it something to do with OBS? In fact, I'm going to get rid of this now. I don't know. I might have to look into it. Because I can't have this game lagging. Not already, for God's sake. In fact, isn't there a setting you can turn on so you can see the FPS and UPS, I believe? There's got to be, right? I've seen other people do it. I'll have a look through the settings once we finish this episode. Very nearly there. Just want to get rid of these and the copper. About to say, have you run out already, but you shouldn't have. You've run out. You've run out. No, you've not. Plop you on this side instead. Like I say, we want... I said it again. Stop it. We want to clear out this rubbish patch off the edge, and then we're just going to slowly eat our way into it, and then all will be good. Get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. I should get rid of the miners first, because now they're placing stuff on the floor. We don't want stuff on the floor. Just going to go and load these up with more coal. I've already noticed I do far more running around than other people that I've watched. Mainly because they're more prepared than I am. That seems to be why. So, we're no longer running off, well, it's not even steam power. We are running off steam power nowadays. We are no longer running off of burner power. I don't know how else to call it. Have you run out already? Yes, it has. That might be one more mod I get, so I know when the miners have run out. I don't even know what that one's called. No, you're not getting any more mods. Don't keep getting mods, you madman. I really wanted night time to come around so I could see what these lights were like, but never mind. Get the path running all the way across done first. See, it's lagging again. It's really bad on OBS. The only other thing is I never zoom all the way out, but I will forget that. So yeah, we've got smelting set up this episode. Next episode, we're probably going to start working towards, zoom in a bit, you clan. We're going to start towards setting up the bus. So, that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see some more. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers!